Excuse my hair. I have coconut oil in it. So it's hard to pat down because I just had a shower with coconut oil and there's a lot of coconut oil all through there. So I can't really do much with it right now. So this video I just wanted to make now before I forget it, but basically when you were watching my video, Organic Portals Harbour Demons, that they harbour demons, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, there was no way that I could go into that pool, into, the infected pool there, because that family themselves was gross enough to keep me out of it. Just thinking about all the, consciously, but not visually, right, with this eye, thinking about, how dirty they were. I knew that was enough to, I don't care about the chlorine in the pool. That's enough for me to not want to even get in there. I know it's floating around in there. Plus, it's water, and a lot of these microbes from people's body gunk during COV or not during COV is, going to be anaerobic bacteria as well, because it's like in the skin oils, so it's not really aerobic. Just stuff like that, it's going to, maybe the chlorine kills a lot of it, and then the sunlight, right? But like UV kills 99% of bacteria, and the pool was in the sun, but still it's encased in oil and water, all these bacteria and viruses and stuff, and maybe the chlorine doesn't get it before it gets you as well. You know what I mean? It can be floating around for a little while before maybe the chlorine kills it off or something. So I'm just thinking about all those things, right? And also just the bad energies, the more positive charge, and it was ungrounded because of the pool lining. It wasn't a natural pool, and just all this together, I was thinking there is a perfect analogy here for this universe, right? Organic Portals universe here that we are finding ourselves in. And that perfect analogy, my friends, I'll take you through now because I found it very funny, cosmic giggle style, you know what I mean? And I was thinking about how I couldn't avoid whatever's, the bad stuff in the pool, even with, I'd have to tape up my mouth and every orifice. All my orifices, all the holes in my body, and then every pore. Not even a wetsuit, a full body wetsuit, tape, pincers, eyes shut, earplugs. It would still be getting into every pore, right? And the skin absorbs in 11 seconds. So even dipping your toe in. And it made me think about this universe, right? How can we even avoid, the demons that we're immersed in? Because we are immersed in the fourth dimension. And consecutively outward and larger like an onion, the dimensions grow larger in scope and concept and so forth. And purpose. Sorry. So, as we scale up dimensionally and out, we're immersed here in this second, third dimension, the physical third dimension, which is a zonal reality. We're immersed here, you know what I mean, in the other dimensions. Like the fourth dimension is always around us, right? Inside, hard to explain beyond the scope of this little explanation, but we are immersed in the higher dimensions. We're immersed in them like you're underwater. And so I was thinking about the pool and even a wetsuit, earplugs, goggles, something taping up my mouth or blocking my mouth, full body wetsuit, and I was still, I was still not going to be fully protected. You know what I mean? And that's an analogy perfectly for this place because we know we're swimming in an ocean of particles. right? We're swimming in an ocean of particles. So we're immersed, like I was saying, dimensionally as well. So my point with this is, it was a perfect analogy to think about how we're immersed in it. And, it's like once you start to look at this world, you start to want to boycott more stuff. Like it starts with sugar, and it starts with your mental social distancing and so on, right? That's how you start. But once you really look at this world, man, it's like we're just swimming in toxins. It's like a sea of, now to the societal level. As close to home as you can bring it. You know what I mean? As down to earth, as physical, non woo woo as you can talk about it. It's swimming in a pool of toxins. This universe is just an ocean of stuff, right? And your body is swimming in this stuff. So I just wanted to say, on the demonic level, all the spirits that we can't see, and the whole theory of organic portals, people being organic matter and being able to portal otherworldly, other dimensional, other universal spirits, right? And because we're immersed in these dimensions, just for the people who are up to speed on the way I think about this, and they also think about it the same way, like this place is not good. It's a bad matrix. In other words, life is actually a death matrix that you enter screaming in pain, dying from moment one. That's what we're saying here on this channel, and that we're like trapped in a machine of some sort, and this place is essentially an evil nightmare. Not just, oh, it's a dream. I don't know about all that. I'm taking more of a negative connotation these days the more I look around. And so that's what me and people who think like me on the channel, who I didn't brainwash, because they've come to me and said things in their own way. And I've gone, oh, that's so similar to how I see it and think for myself. Right? So it's not like I've told them to think that. And so the way, we're seeing it is that, basically it's like boycott after boycott, right? It's not, you don't just go vegan and then that's it. You're still participating in so much more other stuff. Even if you're just, let's even just go climate change. Like, let's bring up the topic. You know what I mean? Even to that extent, you're contributing. Then you have to recycle, and it's like holy dooly. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're fixing their mess as well. For us self-spirited people who have our own multidimensional light body, hence the opposite of the term organic portal. Sure, we can do it. Spirits can portal into us, but we have something there already. It's like much harder when the glass is full. You know what I mean? And the whole point of organic portals and matrix NPC level consciousness, 2D level consciousness, is you're totally unaware of like spiritual dimensions and stuff and changes in your mental state. It's like you see it only thereafter, not in the present moment. And we're calling these type of people organic portals. And it's a lack of consciousness, and light is information in the light body and all that. And I'm not going to go into all that because I just wanted to stick to the theme, the little allegory, analogy, metaphor of the pool. Back in that video I uploaded just the other day, organic portals harbor demons. How I couldn't go in the pool without being infected. It's like, how can you enter this place without being infected? It's very, very difficult. And all I'm saying is this is just like adds to the negative ball, the negative side of all this, you know what I mean?